Probably you can see on our faces how much we love this place. Guys, we found the dogs. No one said a word about this beautiful place.
Hi everyone and welcome from Puerto Plata.
After a few days in amazing all-inclusive resort, the adventure begins. And we are at the moment at the mountain Isabel de Torres. We came here with a cable car. There are insects everywhere in here because it is a botanical garden and also a national park. The place is really, really amazing, but of course we're gonna show you.
After our stay in the all-inclusive resort, we planned to stay here only 3 nights, so 2 full days. But we checked on the internet what we can do here in Puerto Plata, and there is so much to do. So we extended a little bit our stay here. We will stay 4 nights here, so we have 3 full days full of experience around Puerto Plata.
You might think that we end up in Rio de Janeiro, but we are still in the Dominican Republic, in Puerto Plata, and the statue behind me, it's only the half size of the one in Rio de Janeiro. It's about 11-12 meters high, and it's located on the Isabel de Torres mountain, which is 800 meters high. And we came here with a cable car, which is the only one cable car here in Caribbean. It took us about 10 minutes ride. It cost $10 per person. And if you want to hike here, you can do that, but it's gonna take you 2.5 hours. So it's quite a hike. So the cable car was made in 1975, or actually opened for a public in 1975. So it's quite old. It never breaks. And it was made by Italian company. So the guy told us we don't have to worry about going up and going down with the cable car because it's completely safe.
The whole place here is a national park with a beautiful botanical garden, so you have amazing flowers and plants over here. But probably the most amazing thing from here is the beautiful view over Puerto Plata.
As Igor told you, it is a botanical garden. We've got really beautiful flowers and plants in here, and also all the paths and all the stairs and everything. It's really, really well organized. Everything is really well signposted, so you will not get lost in here. And you've got not only the Jesus, you've got not only the mountain, you've got not only the flowers, but you also got like a cave, you've got also laguna, you've got restaurant in here. So it's a really amazing trip for half day or even a day, because our host told us actually that when he's coming here, he's spending here a few hours. He just said, take your food with you because restaurant can get expensive in here. But we didn't, we had our breakfast, and we're gonna spend here definitely a few hours, and we're gonna enjoy the beautiful, beautiful nature. We are in natural tunnel, which is made of some kind of bush leaves. We saw really similar ones in Italy, but this one, which we are currently in, it's of course made of botanical plants, so it's something different. And there is a jungle all around us. It's just amazing, right?
Yeah.
It is so beautiful in here. Whoa, there's another one actually over there. Wow. Coming outside from the first one, you see a little bit of the sky, and there's the second one over there. Wow, it is really amazing here. You can see, probably you can see on our faces how much we love this place. It's
Especially you.
Yeah, I'm just, because I love plants, you know, I had so many plants when we had home, so I love them, and yeah, it's really beautiful.
There you are in the paradise. And
I'm in the paradise, yeah.
Totally botanical garden freak.
Yeah.
No matter where we are, if you see botanical garden, we have to go there.
Yeah, because I love it. It's so, so beautiful. I said it about 1,000 times already.
Guys, if you have watched some of our other videos, you know how much we are fans of well-post-signed paths. And here you have all 100 meters some sign and you know where to go next. So thumbs up for this, very well organized. So there's like a cave, but it's really dark. It's not that dark, but you don't see anything on the camera. It's really small, you can go anywhere. But first we were thinking if we want to go here, but it's not so scary as it looks at the first moment. I hope to find Batman, but he's not here. You have here also like a tropical cottage. It is pretty amazing, and you see here the wife is preparing some food and some chicken all around. And here is the guy who is, I think, taking care of some bananas, or the other one which we never know the name. Here you have also some donkey, and it looks really realistic how the people lived back then here. And inside the cottage you have also some plates, so you have some equipment for cooking. And here is the cooking area. And also one fun thing about it is that some of the plates are already missing, as you can see here, and the other one which are still here have some holes inside, so you can't use them, so people left them and don't take them anymore with them.
So this is like a typical Dominican house when the Spanish arrived, and as you can see the house is not really well organized. Everything is in here, so you've got the kitchen and you've got some how do you call them actually?
It's an instrument, I don't know.
Instrument to play. And this is because there's a big spider over there. This is because the whole life was going on outside, so they used the house only to sleep in, but to do everything they went outside. There's also a toilet in here, which is pretty interesting. Did you show them?
Not yet.
Okay, show them the toilet. And the fun fact, we actually used that kind of toilet when we went to Cuba, so this is quite familiar for us. It's not completely new.
And this is the toilet Sara was talking about. So this one is not used, but there are definitely, even nowadays, some countries or some areas in those countries where you still will find this kind of toilets. Okay, now you know why we definitely love this place. Look at all those beautiful fishes. You can see them because the water isn't really clear, but you see them. They are like big goldfish. I don't know the exact name, but they are beautiful. And one other highlight here is, look at those fellas here. Some cute turtles. Wow, hanging around, having a good life. There are like, I don't know, 15 of them. Look at this baby over there, still swimming. Wow. What are those two doing? Didn't have enough space for themselves, so he needed to climb on the other one. We just did this tour, so we started over here after we went out of the cable car and walked all the paths here around. So it's really recommended to take a picture, otherwise you will get lost. We did, even with the picture. And for better orientation, you have here also all the main places, so you know where to go and what you exactly want to see. I think we just lost Puerto Plata, guys. Where is it? This definitely looks epic. All the fog around the Christ statue. Wow. Guys, we are happy. We can see Puerto Plata again, so we didn't lose it. didn't look good at all. It was really dirty and it was stinky. So we really didn't like it. We took the whole time we are in the wrong place. But once we walked like 1 kilometer in one direction and we came to this famous Puerto Plata sign, and from there it started to be really beautiful. So here you have some playground for children, you have an amphitheater, some old buildings, the fort, so it's really amazing. But just if you are here, just go to the Puerto Plata sign and start from there. Don't start before like we did.
This is our beautiful Airbnb in Puerto Plata, and I'm standing in the living room / dining room because there's a table over here.
/ kitchen.
/ kitchen, yeah, it's like a studio in here. A table and some really comfortable sofa. Igor already know about it because he had his power nap in here. Then we've got a kitchen. What I think is funny are the doors because they look like small windows actually. And we've got some TV with Netflix, and then there's a bedroom in here. The bed is not the biggest, but I think it's going to be enough for 2 of us. And then we've got like a small makeup table and also really nice, small but nice bathroom. With our videos, we would like to motivate you to travel, but also to do good things. So we're gonna feed some street dogs today. We've been here yesterday and we were filming, vlogging, and they came to us. But unfortunately, we didn't have any food with us. So we decided to come back here again today. And today we've got water, we've got some dog food, and hopefully the dogs will be here.
But at least we found one dog, and we have more than enough food for them, like for the whole week.
We found only one and we are feeding him now. We've got enough food for him and also some water, but he's the only one. We couldn't find more. We saw like 6 yesterday and today he's alone. Hopefully the other ones will come. We will wait a bit in here. If not, we're just gonna leave the food in here, and yeah, maybe they're gonna come when we are not here. They're gonna eat the food or someone else will give them the food.
Because yesterday only one came, and after the whole gang arrived.
Like 5 others.
Do you like it?
You can eat. We are leaving the bag, we open it, and then we are leaving some of the food in here, and some of the food we are taking to other street dogs we saw. And that's it for today. Unfortunately, we found only 4 dogs, and we saw like 6 today, so they are not all here. But hopefully they will come.
So guys, if you see somewhere else also some street dogs, give them some food, share some love, and love will come back. And we have found 2 more fellas over there. They were so happy when they saw us coming with the food. They were jumping. And they were also a little bit scared when I took my camera because they didn't know what's happening, and I think they had some bad experience in the past. But now they are lucky, look at them.
Guys, we found the dogs. We were just about to leave because yeah, it's getting late. As you can see, it's already dark, and the dogs, we were just like, in 2 minutes we should order Uber, and they just came. We even asked the policeman here if he can give the food to the dogs, if he's gonna see them tomorrow, because we still had like a lot of food. But they came, and look how big bowl they got now.
Another day, another adventure.
I wanted to say that.
Sorry. So today on our list is to visit the 27 waterfalls, and it's kind of an adventure because you can't just walk there and visit a little bit. You have to wear a helmet, wear a life vest, and jump around, slide down, jump from the cliffs. So it's gonna be.
So keep your fingers crossed for us that we will survive this, because I'm quite scared. And to get here we had to take a Uber to Yavila bus station, and after that we had to take a pass. It took us about half an hour,
Yeah.
and we paid 70 pesos per person. The ride was easy, like always. We had some music, we had so many people inside.
She was working as a cashier because she had to pass the money from the passengers to the driver.
Yeah.
So it was quite fun. And now we are going to the waterfalls, and we read on the internet that you have like 3 package. The first one is 7 waterfalls, second one is 12 waterfalls, and third one is 27 waterfalls. We don't know which one we will choose, but we think definitely not the biggest one because
No, I think the smallest one.
yeah, probably the smallest one we will see, and we're quite curious how it will be, and I'm really excited about it. Sarah
I'm a little bit scared.
bit scared, but I'm sure it will be definitely fun.
So we are doing 12 waterfalls. I wanted to do 7, but Igor, of course, convinced me.
Or I just choose.
He just bought the ticket, so we are doing 12. Option is 7 or 12 because 27 is not working at the moment. I think they don't have enough water. So we paid 1,100 pesos, and we also rented the shoes. Shoes are 100 pesos per person, and we also got the smallest locker, which is $2 per
or
locker.
100 pesos.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave our shoes now. We're gonna pick our guide. Maybe we can get something to drink before we're gonna go, and then adventure is gonna start. I'm really nervous, so I hope I'll survive this.
We are now going to grab our life vest, our helmet, and then we are ready to go. Are you excited?
No, I'm scared.
But you're ready. Ready for the adventure of your life. So we are ready. Our guide told us that the first jump will be about 12 feet. I have no idea how much it is meters, but we're gonna see. They count, yes? I don't know.
And we are walking on the stones now to the second canyon, I would say.
Yeah, it's canyon. And so far it was
so far it's good. It's fun. We've got also a group of 4 people. They are really crazy, but we are having fun.
I tell you guys, if you subscribe to this channel, in 1-2 years you will be like paragliding, scuba diving, I don't know, delta flying and everything. Will you jump?
I don't know.
Will you jump?
I don't know.
How much is this in meters? 3 meters. 3 meters. Alright, that's easy. Go, Sara. Exactly.
Our guide went on the tree and he brought us some kind of fruit. He said just eat outside. Inside was like a big
Nut,
stone.
yeah.
And yeah, nut. And this is how it looks. No idea what is the name, but it's really delicious and really sweet.
It's a little bit like a peach, something like this.
Yeah, maybe. But it's really good.
Well, this was definitely fun, guys. So the 27 waterfalls was a perfect adventure here. We did 12 waterfalls and it was just amazing. We had a really cool group, the people were really kind, and also our guide was really friendly and they explained us everything well, so we felt really safe, and we can really recommend it to do it. Also, if you don't feel really safe, you have also like opportunity to slide down, jump down, or take the stairs.
I was a little bit scared first, but with the time I get more and more comfortable with the waterfalls, with the slides. I even jumped once, so it was definitely fun. I was brave enough to do it, and I also had fun. At first I said I want to do only 7 waterfalls because I was scared, but 12 it was really great idea. I even would say I would do 27 if 27 would be open. Now we are at Umbrella Street, which is probably the most picturesque place in Puerto Plata. Everyone is taking pictures in here. You've got also some coffee shops, you've got some shops, you can rent a bike in here, so it's definitely a place to be if you're gonna be in Puerto Plata. Wow, so pretty. Oh, this one's pretty pink.
It's really a pink street.
We've been to Umbrella Street, and in like 2 minutes walking distance you've got a pink street, and this one it's really pink. And also here you've got some restaurants, you can have your coffee in here and also take a lot of pictures.
So the pink street experience for a male is awful, guys, because there were so many women and girls complaining because no picture was perfect. I think you can rely on this, you know how it feels. So I almost started to have headache, but luckily after 5 minutes we were done and we were able to leave the street. It was beautiful, honestly, but yeah, the experience was a little bit special. But one fun fact about the color pink, like in the mid-age it was even a male color, and after time, especially with the marine, because they had white and blue stripes, blue color started to be the main male color. Right to the umbrella and the pink street you have this Park Independencia, so the independent park, and this place is really beautiful. You have some old buildings over there, people are hanging around, and it looks so amazing, especially in the evening, right?
It reminds me a little bit of Cuba, Cienfuegos. You know, we've got a picture over there also with that kind of house, and also the buildings around look really similar to the Cuban ones. Guys, when we were doing the research for Puerto Plata, no one said a word about this beautiful place. We didn't hear about the Pink Street, we didn't hear about Umbrella Street, and also we didn't hear about this park. But if you're gonna be in Puerto Plata, you definitely have to come here.
This is it, guys. We left Puerto Plata and are now in Santo Domingo, the capital city of Dominican Republic.
We had such an amazing time in Puerto Plata. It was actually our favorite destination on this trip because we went on cable car, we saw beautiful national park, a botanical garden, then we went to Malecon, we fed the stray dogs, we went to the 27 waterfalls, we jumped from the cliffs, jumped from the rocks, also we slide the natural slides, and it was just amazing.
With this we are also finishing our Dominican Republic vlogs. As mentioned, we are now in the capital city, but this will be a separate vlog, and there we will show you around the historical part here and go to our next destination.
So thank you so much for watching. We hope you did like our vlog. If you did, of course, leave a comment, like and subscribe to our channel.
Bye.
Bye.